All right. Foot on the brake. Put it in reverse. You're fine. Foot on the brake. Put it in R. One down.
Not drive.
Go back up. There you go. Now we're just taking it easy. You're not going to have to take your foot off the brake. Just ease it back a little bit. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Let me look at both sides. You're gonna want to turn the wheel to the right a little bit. More. Like more. Right there, like that. And come on back a little bit. We got to make sure that it's not gonna hang up on the cross member. So go ahead and come back a little bit more, You're good. It's a little ways until. Hang on. Slow down right there. Go a little bit more. You're hung up. See if the front will raise up more. Oop, go forward. I think it's hung up on it. Drive forward a little bit. The cross member is hung up on the trailer. Will they not go forward? Huh? You don't have to go forward very far. Just let your foot off the brake. Okay. Now see if you can. Now put it in reverse. Foot on the brake.
Not neutral.
Foot on the brake. There you go. You got it. Now air up the back more. See if we can get it to not hang up on that. Go ahead, backwards. Woo! You made it. Hang on. All right, turn it back this way a little bit. Not too much. Back the other way, right there. Go ahead and come on down. Go ahead. All right, turn the wheel that way a little bit. No, stop. Turn the wheel that way. Just a little bit. Right there. Now go ahead and lay it out. Now the back. Put it in park. Put it in park. You're good. You did it. Gotta be proud of this little girl. She's doing shit that some of us are afraid to do. All right, what else do we got to do? All right, maybe in the background you guys have seen this boat. The whole boat is, of course, a wiring mess. But traded the Lincoln for this. It's a 1986 Smoker Craft bass boat. We have done a lot of things getting this working right. Right now, the whole 24-volt system was just kind of smashed in here. They're using actual household wire, which I'm just going to go ahead and use that. It's got a good cover on it, but the plug wasn't right, so I'm rewiring the plug to make sure that it's set up correctly. I'm going to have to make a new plate for right there because the old plate is just nasty. So put in a cigarette lighter plug up, well, actually USB port chargers up front. It does have a nice radio. I think I showed you guys that before. And a little storage. I'm moving one of the seats instead of having it up on top as a pedestal. I'm gonna put this seat right here. I'm gonna mount it right there, so that way we have basically 4 seats and 2 seats back here. and then we'll have this one seat. It had a curved one on it, but to me it was putting too much leaning pressure up on top up here, so I changed it out for the one of the straight shafts that we have. All the wiring underneath the dash had to be redone, so I've redone all the dash wiring, all the switches, all that's already been redone. Redoing, I already repacked the hubs. This tire is bad, so I need a tire for that. And the wiring in here was actually way worse than what it looks like now. I'm going to put this battery over here. This is actually a car battery. I need another deep cycle battery, but no money right now. So for now, that'll make my 24 volts. It'll probably give out fast. I need to move one of these wires for the motor wires, the power wires. I need to take them out of here, and I think I'm going to drill one more hole over there so I can access the batteries. The batteries were all over here. I don't like them over here. The gas tank fits in. This was like super dirty. I already cleaned that up. All this was dirty. It's full of pine needles and all kinds of shit. Pine needles everywhere, dirt and everything. We've already done a lot of cleaning to this. It needs some fiberglass work. Hopefully we can get to that later. Fiberglass is fairly easy to work with. But the battery boxes, I'm going to put a battery there and the battery over there. That way more weight is on that side. Gas tank will go here against this wall to help balance the whole thing out. I've actually thought about taking that battery and putting it in line with that one over there, but against the wall makes it tighter that way. So that's about it. This tire is good. I've already cleaned out both hubs and filled them with grease. So now they're both packed pretty good. It does not have a spare tire as of yet. I'm thinking of just buying another tire. And then it did come with the fish finder. It does work. We did test it out. We got to figure out where we actually want to mount that. And it's a low wrench, which I think is kind of funny because I like riding low. My name is Lawrence, so low wrench makes sense to me. The old steering wheel that came out of little Goth, I'm thinking if I can get it on here, that would look really good on the boat instead of that steering wheel there. But we'll see what happens with that. So that's where we're going with this. The motor would not start. I kind of figured out why. Where's one of the spark plugs? Old spark plugs. This is one of the old spark plugs. I don't know if we'll be able to get a good. This was actually, okay, it's supposed to be a 0.03 gap. Come on. 0.03 gap, and it was not gap this tight. It was actually out at like a 0.07. So I smashed it down just to see if it'll work. I did get spark on this one, but of course you can see that everything is wore out on that. I've put new spark plugs in it. I drained the bowls on the carburetors, did a little bit of cleanup, pulled the fuel pump apart, tightened the fuel pump. What else did I do? I can't remember exactly what else. It was missing. That's why I changed the spark plugs and checked the spark and everything. But yeah, it starts just fine now. Yes, if anybody's asking, it was peeing water while it was started. I do have the ear muffs, water muffs, whatever you want to call them, so that they were on there and I didn't hurt the motor. And that's about it right now that I can think of. We've already, like I said, we've cleaned out all the compartments. Stereo works. I'm just redoing the wiring and getting everything looking better. We have a little bit of cleanup on the seats to get them so that they look nice. But yeah, next venture, having our own boat. Holy shit. Tomorrow morning we're going to our own Poyen car show. I hope to pull my camera out and use it out there. There's little Goth is sitting out here nice and pretty. I got to get the ramps pulled up and put in there. Just so that they're locked up. And then I've got a buddy of mine that's coming to pick up a single cab Mazda here in a couple of weeks. And I'm still trying to find, I think I have a buyer for the other Mazda. and the bed. And I got a buddy of mine that has another bed because I need a bed to be able to cut the innards out to fix little Goth and get little Goth set. I think that's it. I don't know what else for now. I don't know what else to say. I know there's a couple holes and plugs. I did put a new winch strap, and I oiled this winch so that it's nice, and I put new straps on the back to hold the boat in place. I still haven't gotten around to checking the trailer wiring, which I'm almost positive that the trailer wiring is going to have to be redone. And yeah, that's what I've been playing with. Hopefully I can get this boat's electrical system back together. I mean, really, I don't need the trolling motor, but that's what I'm really fucking with right now the most. Everything else has been already rewired. Everything else works, except for maybe moving the engine power wire. That's the only thing I would have left on that to have it straightened out and everything back over where I want it. So, see you guys in the morning. We're going to go to the car show in the morning. Well, last night I got this buttoned up, so that's nice and clean. It looks really good inside. I also added a USB charging port here that you can turn on and see what the voltage is. I put one right here. Still got to just put the wiring to that one and make sure that the radio, and then figure out where I'm going to put the fish finder at. We've got the seats kind of figured out. They're there and there, so we have more seats. And I got all the wiring back here. Had to relocate the engine power wire, and I relocated it to here. So that's all nice. I also found out that this O-ring right here is leaking on the trim, so that'll have to be fixed at some point. Otherwise I'll have to keep adjusting the trim. This is cleaned up now. There's one battery back inside there, and then this one over there, like I said, that's just a regular car battery. We need a deep cycle, but no, that's clean. And then this had an S, like a curved pole on it. I didn't like it because it put too much stress on the fiberglass there when you sat in it. Kathleen just got done wiping down the golf cart. Little Goth is clean. Found an air leak, so I went ahead and patched that up. April's out here trying to be a dirty dog, but the golf cart's ready, and the show is about 3 blocks that way. So yeah, now I just got to start buttoning up, putting away tools. Maybe not right now, but here after a little bit. So I'm going to sit down and try to relax for just a second. Turn on some fan, and we will talk to you guys in a minute. Well, here we are. I'll have to get a little bit more. I can't really do a whole lot of video in here because I got the music in the background, and I don't want to get tagged for, you know, somebody else's stuff. So I'll get a little bit more shots here in a minute. Alright, gotta keep talking again. Take a run down this road. Hi, sweetheart. I'm trying to run down this way so we can see all the cars. We can see all of them. Got them all set up back here in the back. And we'll do another row in the back. I know. You wanted to see that one. I don't have the time. Can't be stopping at everybody's vehicles. Wish I could. There's still quite a bit more coming in. I need to get over to the other side. They got tractors and lawnmowers and whatnot. There's the golf cart. Trying to get my steps in today. Yeah. So many good looking ones. Well,
I left it in four-wheel drive mode.
you did leave it in four-wheel drive. We got everybody. We had to run from the show. All of a sudden the rain started coming down. Fucking crazy. So now everybody's chilling out in here. Just hanging out, having a powwow so that this rain could go away. Boom, that's the end of the video. Totally forgot to do an ending. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like, comment. I don't know. What'd you guys do over the weekend? Talk to you on the next video. Later, guys.